You good? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go. So I just dropped a little designer's interface that I put together in Trello. And there's a lot in there to unpack as far as exactly how it's used and applied to permaculture. And one very important component of software that I use is that I want to talk about is iNaturalist. And people that get into permaculture come there from all walks of life, and their familiarity with plants and their uses is it was scary as hell to me, because scientific names, or just trying to Rain Man all the different uses that I could, and ecological functions of these plants. It proved to be a challenge, but I found a way to mitigate that, and I want to share it with you. It uses state-of-the-art deep AI to help you identify these species, but also there is a large community of enthusiasts, biologists, ecologists that are deeply into like learning what is where, and they track migration patterns and bloom times. There's a lot of different communities that are interested in this technology, and I'm trying to bring it to permaculture. So one of our greatest challenges up front in assessing a property is what's there already, right? And then mapping that. This takes care of both of those things, because every time you snap a picture, we'll say like this, we'll use this as an example. Every time you snap a picture, it geotags that image, and through the software it gets sent to this AI that then starts crunching, all the ridges on the leaf, how the veins in the leaf appear, or the tree bark, or the branch patterns. I mean, it analyzes everything through computer and says this is what we recommend. Let's check this out. See, I'll give you a little demo. We open up iNat, and this is the main screen. Right here at the bottom, we click Observe. Right. Sometimes it helps to get. Don't be shy to get your hand in the frame, because if the AI can't find it, that in relation to what you're trying to identify, it might be done through somebody. So this helps. So I took a picture of the leaf. Click Next. Click What did you see? Now the AI is quick. We're not confident enough to make recommendation, but here's our top 10 now. See, now, before you get disheartened and relate it to the other programs, let's try this. That was just a leaf. Now, when you're trying to identify a tree, you got to do this. This will definitely help you land on it. So right up here, there's a plus to take a second image. So this time I'm going to come out a little bit and try to get a cluster of leaves and branches. All right. Let's see in all that madness if it has you know what? Right here, under the image, there's a little default. And right now it's checked as default on the first image that I took a picture of. But you want to switch that default and click on under the second image that you just took, and then what did you see? All right. Now, every time somebody takes a picture and it's registered and identified as, yes, this is definitely, it's cross-checked by multiple people that help moderate, the community moderates it. But there's professionals that will flag it as, yes, that's identified correctly, and then the AI learns from that. So every time us citizens or professional ecologists or whatever go out into the field and start tagging this, you're helping be a part of that learning cycle for the AI. So this is going to become more and more powerful as more people do this. But right here, it's number one top suggest. We're not 100% sure on this one, but here's our top whatever. So let me just click the little eye on the side, and that brings up the information on what it's suggesting. And you can flick through, click enlarge, and be like, yeah, man. Like right now, it's not blooming, right? There's no flowers on it. This picture has flowers. shows you the buds, and then eventually there'll be berries on this. So some things give themselves away quite easy. Like I've tagged a tree and it's like, I don't know what this is, I don't know what this is, and I just keep coming back. And when the leaves start changing or it starts putting off berries, it's a very distinct thing, and apparently easily recognizable by the AI. But again, the more people that tag each individual element at different phases, at different growths, at different times of the year, without leaves, with leaves, all of those get banked and eventually tagged. So, like I said before, it becomes more and more powerful over time. So I'm just looking at a couple of things here that people be like, oh, well, that's just a maple, or that's wax myrtle, or there's a pine. And oh, what's this? Weed? I don't know. I'm not sure. So here we go. We'll try to process again. All right. Observe. Maybe get like a zoom down here and see if it recognizes it from far away. What did you see? We're pretty sure it's in this subfamily. Okay, so you can click on that and learn about that. And what's also cool is it shows you where all you can expect to find. And as that changes, right, as the climate changes, as migratory patterns or things that didn't quite grow this far north, but now we're seeing it tagged, it helps everybody know what they can grow with the changing that's occurring, So look, it's really confident about this particular one. So we're pretty sure that it's in this subfamily. And here's our top 10 species suggestions, right? So common bone set. Let's see what that looks like, right? Mm-hmm. That looks like it, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. Boom. Right. Okay. All right. Cool. So, what the hell is bone set, and how can I use it? Right. Well, this app. That's where I take this information now with the positive identification, and then I go and do something else. I'll go to Plants for a Future. Right. The old PFAF. All you gotta do is put in bone set followed by PFAF in Google and stand by. Eupatorium perfoliatum, right? I don't know. Way over my head. But that's okay. I'm no longer shy in identifying and getting down to what is what. So here I'm looking in PFAF, and specifically now for like medicinal uses, where its primary habitats are. It's got physical characteristics, habitats, edible. Is it edible or not? I don't know. Can I use it medicinally? Yeah, it turns out bone set is a insane medicinal, and not coming from the plant world and knowing really anything or how to grow it and all that before coming into permaculture, now being quested to go and do this type of stuff. I hope this helps all of you, and I hope this software lands on all of your phones. I hope that you install it on your kids' phones, so instead of sitting there on Snapchat doing selfies all day, they're out there plugging into what's around them.